Why do we go through trials? Well, let's look at James chapter 1, verse 12. That gives us a clue. Okay, James chapter 1, verse 12 says, "Blessed is the man who endures trial, because when he has become approved by testing, he will receive the crown of life, which he promised to those who love him." I'm going to read a footnote for the word trial in James chapter 1, 12. It says verses 2 to 12 of James chapter 1 deal with trials. Trials come from the believer's environment to prove their faith through suffering. The believers should endure the trials with all joy because of their love for the Lord, that they may receive the blessing of the crown of life. So we can see that the Lord wants to give us the crown of life, but only to those who truly love the Lord, because it's only by loving the Lord that we're willing to go through the suffering and endure these trials with joy. We're all going to go through trials, but are we going to have joy in those trials? We're not going to necessarily love the trial itself, but the fruit of the trial, the crown of life that we're going to obtain. And let me be very clear, this is not salvation. Salvation is something that the Lord provided for us, right, by his death on the cross. What we're talking about here is a reward for those who suffer but love the Lord. And as they go through those sufferings and trials, they're going to be rewarded with the crown of life. So you might be asking, what is the crown of life? Well, glad you asked. It says in, I'm going to read a portion from something called the Life Study. It says, a crown in New Testament usage always denotes a prize in addition to salvation. Okay, you can see Revelation chapter 3, verse 11, James chapter 1, verse 12, which we just read, 2 Timothy 4:8, 1 Peter 5:4, 1 Corinthians 9:25. The crown of life as a prize to those who are faithful unto death in overcoming persecution denotes the overcoming strength, which is the power of the resurrection life. Philippians 3:10. It also signifies that these overcomers have attained to the quote unquote out resurrection from the dead. That is the outstanding resurrection, which is spoken of in Philippians 3:11. So again, if we love the Lord and we endure these trials, we will be given the crown of life as a reward. So take heart, be encouraged, and as always, may you be blessed and prosper in your spirit, soul, and body. Thank you.